Another beautiful night here in Las Vegas, guys. What's up? My video, happy Memorial Day for those people that who serves, and in honor of those people that who died that in service for our country. Let me tell you something secret. The history of Memorial Day. Memorial Day was dedicated, so we call it to remind us of wars horrors. Because we lose generations of people, and also reminds us also that we call us that if one war comes, a war should we should learn a lesson and not go in another war. For instance, World War One. After World War One, we lost. Europe lost a lot of Christian aged men. Okay, men in their twenties, their prime, lost a lot of people there. The United States lost a lot of people also, but not that much. But they lost also people that never got to go home. Okay, and that's the thing. This first two world wars are supposed to be the last. The problem is that General Eisenhower, no, or President Eisenhower, 1959 warned us about the military-industrial defense complex, and their job is to make weapons and make war. Because after World War II, they found when a war makes good money, it does. But the thing is, it's just gonna take away your talented people and effort from the economy, and put them into war. And that's what we've been doing lately. What's it show you that? The problem is that special interest group like that control in our house, our government. For instance, okay, you know, uh, under Trump, okay, no wars was fought, okay. Under Clinton, only one war was fought. Under Obama, under only one war was fought in Syria. Yeah, but also he inherited Iran and Iraq. Okay, my opinion is that 911 was caused by Osama bin Laden, right? And it's easy to know. The question is, under George Bush, we spent the whole time going to Afghanistan and taking over the country and taking over Iraq. Okay, and we tried out Bin Laden when Obama was the last leg of his office. We found him. It just shows me one thing that our that the Defense Department that in this country that has a good hold on our country. Okay, and we call it that we spend $1 billion on weapons that instead of spending money on better things like schools, investments. We should invest more economic things for our people. And I get it, we're a superpower. But the thing is this: we've been fighting so many wars in that like Iran and Iraq, plus actions in Africa. Now where does it end? After Vietnam, we should learn our lessons like that. That we should not go into a war like that. That, in my opinion, that will cost a lot of lives and fill the pockets of these special interest groups. And that's disappointing because the reason is our men are coming back cynical. Okay, they're coming back without going there to war, and they find out like why are we here? What are we here for? No, do we accomplish anything? Because the reason is that we did accomplish our mission of that killing Bin Laden, but we're still there. We are. We're still in Iraq. We haven't. We're still we left Afghanistan lately, but our in Syria, Trump ended that war. Well, it seems like we're still going back there. It shows you that what we call us the people in this country that if you're tired of your gas going up or your of your standard of living is going up, call your congressman and say stop this wars already. You guys are voting too much wars, especially this war coming up in Ukraine. Okay, if it involves with that, if that thing explodes, we're gonna send our young kids out there to die. I'm old already, and my perspective is this: we're gonna send people in their 20s, okay, to war to that, and they never given a chance to that because they want to go to college, Dad. Okay, want to go living. Let them have it. That, if you have to fight a war, let's fight a war when they really invade. I don't, I don't want people going out there in a different part of the world chasing terrorists to that. Then they get killed and still have a terrorist problem. See what I mean? If you look at every ex-Navy SEAL or ex-Ranger, that look at their eyes. Okay, they saw the horrors of war. Okay, their conscience is bothering them because you know what they made the ultimate sacrifice. Killing a human being like that, is a traumatic event for everyone. Even trained soldiers that they carry that in their conscience that it doesn't just show you, but they carry it. And we, we call us, what? If you ask a soldier to that, who's just got in the boot camp, and soldiers just came back from war, I'll tell you something like that. He'll tell his younger self in the boot camp, say, don't bother with that. It's not worth it. Because the reason is that my grandfather and my uncle went to war. Okay, in World War II, my grandfather had PTSD. He drove a Sherman tank during the Pacific War. Okay, my uncle with that was a guerrilla, okay, in the Philippines. So participated in a lot of wars. So that's participating in a lot of wars, but I mean ambush operations of that against the Japanese. But, he was in his 18. He was 18 years old. My uncle is when he was in World War II, and it just blows your mind that you're 18 years old. You're supposed to be trying to figure out what life is, not holding a gun. Okay, I'm a pro Second Amendment guy, but let's face facts of that. Let's we call this. Let's whoever wins the 2024 presidential election should be a peace candidate. He should open the books and say, tell the generals that we should pare down our military if it's that inefficient, and make sure we prepare for the wars that we need to fight, not the wars that we need to go around and other countries to that and blast somebody's terrorist cell that because we have an interest in the country. That's why Trump put the oil in here. Okay, that's why we have the pipeline, so you don't have to go to where the real is to get blown up. Okay, this idiot, Brandon, that keeps sending people in the Middle East because you know why? Special interest groups, they want that money from the Middle East, easy money. Over here to that, if you pay somebody to dig some oil, our oil, gas, and price will go down. But you gotta pay for more often is labor. It's just that's the thing. People are at a long, because we should, building an electric car is still, we call it, it's not gonna solve us. It's not gonna solve our energy problems or national security problem. Smart policies does. Smart policies this. We should become more independent as a nation. We have resources over here. Concentrate on getting our resources here, and enough of going around it and trying to take somebody else. We need our resources. If we do keep investing our resources here, the whole world of that we can help. Okay, and we don't have to go there and topple a great leader because you know why? We need their oil or something. I'm being blunt. That's how national security is in that. Study history. Okay, there's a storm one. There's a storm two. What do we need? What they're going there for? Okay, imagine you're sending the most expensive army in the world. Okay, to one nation like that. That's not what do we need? What do we need to get out there? Okay, we don't send our army to Iran. We don't send our army to North Korea or China. You know why? Because that one's not feasible. Okay, that's why special interest groups are getting their money for cheap. So I say that guys, it's Memorial Day. Take control of your lives and be aware. All your don't believe the news anymore. Don't support any more wars. You know what? Let's put the Legion out of business and concentrate more on creating more kids and and having more families and have a stable education. Invest in our country more. Okay, guys. Instead of getting this woke propaganda that we should give them like that, we give the next generation peace. Okay, guys. Have a nice night. Happy Memorial Day.